virtual backgrounds on the iPhone and the iPad work just fine on their own, but if you want to kick it up a notch, I would definitely recommend using a green screen. And the idea here is to have a solid color background that makes it easy for Zoom to erase behind you. Now, this also helps to take away sort of the bleeding outline or the amoeba-like outline that sometimes happens when you're in a Zoom meeting using a virtual background. Now, you can actually use a blank wall or even a red sheet, which I've been known to use before, but to do it proper, I would definitely recommend getting a green screen setup from Amazon or somewhere similar. I've included links to some recommendations down in the notes. I like using this green screen that I got from Amazon with the adjustable telescoping supports, so I don't have to nail it to the wall or hang it from the ceiling or anything. It also comes with this muslin fabric, which nicely drapes down and minimizes the wrinkles and creases, which could cause shadows. But the great thing is it doesn't have to be perfect. Zoom is actually very forgiving when it comes to green screen so that you don't have to worry too much about the wrinkles and such. The only downside really is that if you're using a green screen on your iPad or your iPhone, that you're probably going to have to stay in one place, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of attending a Zoom meeting on a mobile portable device. On the iPad, there is actually now an option that you can tell the Zoom app that you're using a green screen. If you go to More in the virtual background section and tap the three dots there down in the bottom right, you can see enabling the green screen option here will improve your virtual background quality if you have a solid color background. Green is recommended. When you tap that on, the next thing you're going to do is use a little eyedropper there to tell Zoom which color that you want it to erase. And if you tap on that, it will now erase that color in the back. Green is recommended because we don't have a lot of green in our skin tones. But you can see it pretty much improves the quality of how sharp I look on that background. Oh yeah, and just in case you need to know this, don't wear any clothes that have green in it, or maybe not use a coffee mug that's actually green in color. There are two main views in a Zoom meeting, how you view the videos of the meeting participants. The default view is called active speaker view, and in this view, your entire screen is taken up by the meeting participant that is currently and actively speaking. The other view is called gallery view, and in this view you have small boxes of each of the videos from the meeting participants, kind of what I like to call the Brady Bunch view. By default, when you enter a Zoom meeting, you are probably in active speaker view, which means that you're watching the video of the person that's currently speaking. To switch it to gallery view, it's a little bit different when you're on an iPhone versus an iPad. On the iPhone, you can switch into the gallery view by simply swiping to the left on the active speaker view. Now that will put you into gallery view, but you are limited to only viewing 4 participants at a time. If there are more than 4 participants in your meeting, you just keep swiping left to see 4 more participants at a time. To go back to speaker view, just swipe to the right. On the iPad, you have little buttons